So, can we talk? Hey everybody, so, yeah, a lot of shit happened since the last time I did one of these. I got a job, like, after 7 fucking months of looking, I got a job, and it's a full-time gig at a gas station working overnights. So that's, good. Like, it's a good thing, but it also means my time is gone. I have very little free time now, because I have to sleep at some point, and when I try to sleep, I live across the street from a school, and that didn't really ever register with me until the first night, or the first day after working. I came home, I laid down, and maybe 40 minutes later, there were screaming children outside. This went on until about 3 p.m. I tried going to sleep at about 8 a.m. So that was fun. And then the next day, it was screaming children, and then after the screaming children left, somebody started doing their lawn work, and that turned into somebody revving a chainsaw until 8 p.m. So that was another day I got no sleep. So I haven't really been working on anything because I've spent most of my time, in all honesty, like my free time has gone to just playing WoW. I'm not even gonna lie. I am working on Undead right now, though. This second, I have the files open in Audition, working on that. So that will hopefully be soon. I missed my date that I wanted to, but I didn't think it would take this long to record, let alone edit. Outside of that, and like starting work, not a ton has happened, because I've just been playing World of Warcraft. I dealt with a bunch of depression shit, and I'm coming out of that, so gotta love these cycles. Being manic depressive is fun. Yeah, I almost, like, quit, like, all of this, like, shut down the site, deactivate the YouTube, all that shit, like, I came super close to doing that. It was actually directly my plan to do that once October was up. Like, it was just, that was it. I was just gonna be done. And then I kind of got over it. And have since realized that, nah, I want to keep doing this shit, so I'm gonna... Yeah, that's all I can do. So I'm gonna keep doing it when I have the free time. Which means that things on the channel might become a little bit more sporadic, just because I have to, like, you know, do stuff. Like, oh, god damn it. I accidentally went to Pandaria and I meant to go to, I went to Pandaria and I meant to go to Orgrimmar. But yeah, so I might be cutting things to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then having stuff on the weekends. I need to figure out what my work schedule is going to be like, because I've only had 3 days in the last week, so I'm still trying to figure it out. But it's a full-time job, and that means that there's not a bunch of time for anything. Outside of that, yeah, there really isn't. Like, it's just been dealing with depression slash, like, discouragement slash just not, yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to it, but this month is at least covered, and I will continue Dust next month and do all that, because I do want to finish Dust. I really like that game. And I'm going to try to wrap up a few other of the old ones, too. Like, I found... Okay, so when I get depressed, I like, feel the need to organize everything. Like, I have to organize my life, because it's the only thing I can get myself to do. So, like, I built a whole new Google Calendar, and I went through and I started organizing all of the files on my computer, because I'm the type of person that I will make something and it will sit on my desktop, and then I'll get annoyed by the fact that there's icons on my desktop, and instead of just hiding the icons, because that would make more sense, I just toss them in a folder that says sort. And then whenever I back up my computer, that folder just gets moved to my external hard drive and mixed with the previous 10 folders that say sort, and then I forget about them. Which means that there are files that I find from a long time ago that are still usable. I found the rest of To the Moon. It's just the raw audio and video, but I found To the Moon just on there, unedited. So at some point I'll wrap that game up, because I really love To the Moon. I didn't expect to find that. I was really kind of shocked when I did. What else? What else have I found? There was something else I found too, that I was like, oh, hey, I guess I should finish that up too. I think it was a couple episodes of Prince of Persia that I hadn't edited yet, but I'd recorded. That game is just such a grind. I love it. It's so gorgeous, and it plays well. It's just, man, I don't want to go get all those light seeds. I'd forgotten all about that whole mechanic, and now I just don't care. Honestly, it's just one of those things where I'm looking at man, that is too much work. So maybe I'll finish that up. I don't know. I'll grind that out off camera or something. I keep saying I'll do that, but I don't want to. It just isn't worth it to me. But I did find, I keep finding random stuff. I found an old podcast thing that I had tried out once and never posted because I didn't like it, so I might go and fuck with that and rework it. Oh, speaking of podcast things, static will be a thing as soon as we are done with it. Kind of took a break because Kit and I's mental states have not been the very best lately. So we just kind of were like, okay, we'll come back to this at some point, and then, yeah. But I think we'll be good to do that soon, and we will give that a shot and continue on. What else? There was something else that I wanted to talk about really quickly. Hey, an auction for my Fellhide was found, or a buyer for my Fellhide auction was found. That's really good. Oh, 2 of them. Cool. That's another 800 gold. I'm trying to farm up for a free month so I don't have to pay for this shit. What else? There was something, I know there was something else I wanted to say. Damn it. Well, now I don't remember, and my brain is not working. So, yeah, that's a thing. I think it was something about, there was a thing. What was the thing? There's a thing, there's the thing, actually a thing that I had said I was gonna do. It's not this month of Swoops, because that's going along. It's not Hunted, because I'm working on that, in between doing dungeons and shit. Fuck, I don't remember, and I don't plan these out. Oh, yes! I have friends who I want to interview for world building, so I'm going to try to do that soon, whenever we can all work out our schedules. Because between me working full-time and jobs and school and everything for other people, it's not the easiest thing to do, but we'll find it. Outside of that, there's not really a ton that's been happening. I've been ducking my head away from all the election shit because I just can't mentally handle that anymore. The fact that there is a even minuscule chance that fucking Trump has a chance of being elected terrifies me. Although it's not like Hillary's much better, but she's not overtly Hitler, so I'll take her over fucking Trump. What else? There was something else, and I cannot remember what anymore. But, yeah, outside of that, just be good to each other. there's so much, like, I've seen so much just terrible shit on the internet over the last few months, and it's just, I just don't, I'm too tired for it. Like, why does everybody have to hate each other so much? Like, if you don't like something, that's chill, I guess. Don't like it. That's fine. But you don't have to, like, I don't get the snark. It's, like, I don't even care about people directly saying, I don't like this thing for X reason. But it's like the snarky, like, oh, well, if you like it, blah, blah, blah. Like, I hate that so much, and I've seen it so much more lately for some weird reason. Like, I hate Alan Wake. I know a lot of people who love Alan Wake. You know what? That's fine. You love Alan Wake. I think it's the worst fucking game ever made. But that's okay if you like it, because that's what you enjoy, and you should enjoy the things you enjoy, unless they harm other people, unless that person is, like, consensually involved in that. And then y'all do whatever you want. But, like, I just, the snark factor on the internet has started to actually push me just away from the internet in general. Like, I had, like, the first 15 days of October recorded in early September. I haven't recorded a single thing since, really. And I barely look at, like, my Twitter. I don't go on Tumblr anymore. I don't look at anything anymore. Just because there's just so much, like, I'm not a positive person. I'm kind of a fucking nihilist, and still I'm like, Jesus Christ, can y'all just, like, chill out for a second? Like, just for a fucking second, please just chill. Just be good to each other, because fucking the world sucks enough with everything else happening. We don't need to just be shitty about the things that people like. Be shitty about their, like, political leanings, and be shitty about, like, bigotry and stuff. Don't be shitty because somebody likes a thing you like, or you don't like. Like, who gives a fuck if Funko Pops look crappy or whatever? Like, who cares? If people like them, they like them. There's no reason to be snarky about it. There's no reason to reply to random person's post about how terrible Funko Pops are. Okay, you know what? Yeah, they hurt the fucking industry, but you know what else hurts industries? Everything. I don't fucking care anymore. It's all capitalist bullshit anyway, so who gives a fuck? Like, I just don't. Just fucking be nice to each other. If you like No Man's Sky, that's chill. No Man's Sky, I'm not even gonna get involved in that one, because Jesus, No Man's Sky is bad. It is. But, like, if you like it, that's good on you. If you like fucking, I don't know. I'm so apathetic, I don't care enough to hate things anymore. Like, straight up, I don't care enough about things to hate them. That's kind of my thing right now, is I'm at this point of, like, oh, that's nice, a thing I just, whatever. I won't involve myself with that. So that's what, the world would be so much better if people were apathetic and just didn't give a shit anymore. Just, like, did not care one way or the other. Just don't. It makes your life so much easier, because then when you do enjoy something, it's 1,000 times more than before, because it's something that's like, holy shit, I really love this, and outside of that, you feel nothing for it. It's like, okay, No Man's Sky, that's cool, I don't care about the game. I do hate the developers, though, because they've gone, like, radio silent after all of this shit happened, and that's super shitty, but that's a behavior and something that, like, directly shows that they know they fucked up and don't want to own up to it and don't want to deal with the consequences of their own shit. But that's a lot different than somebody just going, well, No Man's Sky sucks and you suck for liking it. It's like, fuck off, I don't care. I don't care if you don't like Shadowrun. I do, and I really love Shadowrun. Like, I said something about starting up WoW again on Twitter. I got 7 replies, which is more than I get to anything, about how WoW is actually terrible and I shouldn't play it because this. I don't fucking care. I'm playing a video game that I enjoy. Why do you care enough to take your time to reply with this? Like, I see shit that I'm just like, you're wrong, and then I just let it go. Like, I saw a post from somebody that was like super, like, ragging on something that was very clearly like a bait for other people to jump all over, and it isn't worth my time to even point that out anymore. Like, there's so many other things in the world than being a snarky asshole to people. Just try it for like 10 minutes. You will find that being apathetic is so much better than just constantly hating everything. Anyway, that's my ramble for the week. I'm gonna go attempt to try to get some more shit done, and also grind out some eye levels so I can start raiding. Have a nice night, everybody!